Welcome into Three Strikes and You're Out, episode number 4. I am Coach E, and since you were last with me, we have been doing quite well. Freiburg currently sitting 4th in the Bundesliga, 1 point behind RB Leipzig in 3rd, but with a game in hand. And when we take a look at that schedule, you'll see, I believe the last match you saw us play was this 0-0 draw against Eintracht Frankfurt. And we are now in the midst of a 7-game unbeaten run, which is the best in the history of Freiburg in the league. So very nice. A few draws in there, but some nice wins as well, including win away to Gladbach 3-2, getting the winner from Flume in the 90th minute. And I believe this match against Bochum, heartbreaking. Thought we had it. Or no, we actually had to come back and get the equalizer in the 94th minute. This one was disappointing because they were down to 10 men after 28 minutes and unable to get all 3 points. Nice bounce back victory against Gladbach, then a draw against Hoffenheim at home, which is a little frustrating because thought we won that one. This was the one where Lucas Huller, one of his 10 goals in the 94th minute, only to be scored on again in the 96th minute by Kramaric, and had to share the points there. Away against Union Berlin, got the win, and Ermadine Demirovic has come to life. As I said, we might be losing Huller, and Demirovic might have to step up in his stead. Got the 1-1 draw against Leverkusen, had an exhibition, a friendly over the long holiday break, and then just picked up a 3-0 victory against Bielefeld. And like I said, Demirovic coming to life, had a hat trick in this one. And the reason Demirovic has been getting a little bit more playing time is that, unfortunately, Lucas Huller has accepted an offer from Al Gharafa, which I believe is in Qatar. Yes, Qatar. So he will be leaving us. However, it's at the end of the season. He joins up July 1st. So hopefully Lucas Huller can help us on our way to Europe, potentially to the Champions League, be a legend, get us to the Champions League, and then he's on his way to Qatar. So far, that's pretty much the only bit of business. I accepted a bid for Jonathan Schmid from all three, Fiorentina, Genoa, and Verona. Kevin Schlotterbach has agreed to a contract with Hanover once his contract is up, and I've rejected an offer for Leinert. And I've made a few signings as well, rejected a few signings. We have a loan offer in for Shada, just saw that. But let's take a look at transfer history. And we loaned out Robert Wagner. He made one appearance. This is the youngster who is highly rated in the midfield, but actually has been performing out on the wing for Freiburg too, and has been killing it all season in the Bundesliga 2. Maybe he's playing for the U19s. I don't know. Whatever level he was playing at, he was absolutely killing it. So we actually loaned him out to Bundesliga 2 outfit, Karlsruhe, and he's already made an appearance for him, although didn't do super well. So Wagner gets loaned out. The few moves I made is I signed a young player named Capita from the youth ranks at Lille, who has now just turned 20 years old. He was a little higher rated, so not sure, but he's kind of a player for the future. They only think he's going to be a Bundesliga 2 standard player, so don't love that, and he's way down the pecking order, so paid $650,000 for him. Hopefully we can develop him a little bit, maybe sell him off, but kind of a foolish signing given that we've got a lot of good young wingers. But like I said, my scouts had him rated a little bit higher than he ended up being. The other signing is Nathan Kremilieu, a free agent goalkeeper who was also a little higher rated and on $2,200 per week. I thought he'd come in as an Uphoff replacement as our backup goalie. Benjamin Uphoff is making $10.25 per week and is just not that great. I've been trying to sell him. Nobody's come in for him. So I thought we could use a goalie replacement and thought Kremilieu would be the guy, but doesn't look like it. Not a big deal though. He's pretty young, and we can develop him, potentially move him on, and really look for a potential backup in the summer. But with that said, we did get Flecken on a new deal. We have Nico Schlotterbeck on a new deal. And so lock those two guys up. I think those were the two big ones that we really wanted to take care of. Grifo's kind of wanted in for a new contract, as well as Demirovic now has been performing so well. He's in for a new contract. But we will get to that when the time comes. We will play these 2 remaining games in January. We got Dortmund and then the rivalry match against Stuttgart. And I will finish out the January transfer window and probably come back sometime in February for the next match. And we'll kind of show you every transfer that went down between now and that time. Although not sure a whole lot will happen. And I am going to accept this transfer for Schmid from Fiorentina. Schmid has been playing a lot of right back for us. Right back's a position we do have some good coverage for. I've started playing Kubler there, started Kubler. He's been performing quite well. And then we do have a young Kammerbauer, is a youngster, young 24-year-old that can come in and play right back. So Schmid, he has good position versatility, but 31 years old on, I think, our 3rd biggest contract, and we needed to make some room for the Schlotterbeck deals and the Flecken deals and whatever deals might follow. So yeah, I think I will accept that offer. We're going to lose a little bit of money on him, but that's okay. Gunter's developing some concerns. We're going to deal with that in a little bit, because I want to get into this match against Dortmund. We're going to use a slightly different formation in this match against Dortmund. We did it earlier in the year, kind of one of the only times to use the 4-4-1-1. I decided to switch this up and go with a 4-3-3 with the defensive midfielder. Got Höfler in there today in that defensive midfield position. And our starting lineup is Flecken and net, back 4 of Gunter, Schlotterbeck, Leinert, Kubler, Höfler, as I said, in the defensive midfield position with Flum and Grifo. Grifo playing as sort of that Mazzala, kind of going to be drifting into attacking positions. With Zhang and Shalai on the wings, and Demirovic is once again going to get the start up front. It looks like I'm just going to throw Kammerbauer on the bench there, because Schmid has been sold. And yeah, I don't think I want to throw Kammerbauer out there just yet. That is the lineup. We'll go balanced. We're at home, I believe. And Kammerbauer needs a number. He's going to wear the number 41 shirt for right now. And let's get into it. Oh, interesting. I think we need to... Oh, our recent praise is justified. Let's put on a show. Yeah, why not? Seems like a perfect setup to get hammered by Dortmund, but Dortmund with Kobo, Guerrero, Zagadou, Hummels, Paslak, Kahn, Witzel, Bellingham, and a few other players up front. Erling Haaland has 14 goals from 25 games so far this season. Actually, I was going to say he's leading the Bundesliga, but let's not forget about Mr. Robert Lewandowski, who has vaulted Bayern Munich to first place after Dortmund slipped in their last match, I'm pretty sure, against Frankfurt. So they're going to be hungry against us. One of our few losses on the season. It looks like Shalai has picked up a knock, but he's willing to play through it. We will let him do that for a little bit. It's Paslak to Bellingham. Now Haaland in the box onto the left foot, and Erling Haaland has his 15th goal of the season. And that one looked way too easy. A lot of room to operate in the box. Paslak driving down the right-hand side. And Haaland has enough room for a player of his quality, no doubt. So trailing 1-0 and struggling to find a formation that works against some of our better competition. I hesitate to just use that Gegenpress against better teams, but if we're down later in this match, might have to just switch to it and see how it goes. As Marco Reus, we know this is a star-studded roster, but we'd prefer them not to get on the score sheet, but they're two big stars, Reus and Haaland, on the scoreboard within the first 20 minutes, and Freiburg down 2-0 in the early going. Once again, this one seemingly just a little too easy, as Reus able to slip behind Leinert, and Leinert looks like he's having a bit of a stinker, a rarity so far this season. You gotta wonder if it's the familiarity with this tactic at play a little bit. Possibly a chance here now for Freiburg as Demirovic tries to find Grifo. Zhang really tired. I should have paid attention. Zhang must have been on international duty. He's going to have to make way. It's not going to put us in a great spot, especially with Shalai with a bit of a knock himself. That off the post and out. As far as Hummels, Dortmund will start the attack once again. Holland slides it into Malen. One's blocked. Kubler able to clear. I'm hoping Zhang can at least make it to halftime. Schlotterbeck slides in. Malen does good to get up, gets it back. Dortmund playing it around very well. Holland finishes off the move. Bavar's going to have a look at this one. Looked like Erling Haaland maybe drifted offside just a hair. I sure hope so. Goal disallowed, thankfully. And we are going to take off Zhang. And maybe what we do is, yeah, well offside there. Maybe what we do is we take off Zhang. I think Zhang for Heiber. I was going to maybe move Grifo into one of those spots. Let's do that. Grifo can play as the winger. Actually, you know what? No. Grifo, you stay as the Mazzala. Zhang will come off for Heiber. Heiber will play out on the right-hand side as the winger. And actually, you know what? No. We're going to go back to our normal tactic. Hoffler's going to come down there. Grifo's going to slide over. Heiber in on the right-hand side. If you kept up with that, well done. As, yeah, 11 shots to 0. We're getting absolutely battered by Dortmund. They have our number. 2-0 down, 12 shots to 0, 1.13 XG to nothing. We have nothing on XG. I've switched up our tactic. That's not working. It's 5 minutes to go in the half. Bellingham with it. He's going to send the cross in. Royce, near post, Flecken there. Makes a comfortable save. I think we just have to go for it. I need to demand more of this team, although with 5 minutes left to go in the half, probably no point to that. Long kick from Flecken. Tries to just get it out of the area, but Freiburg cannot keep possession. Guerrero now up the left side. He'll send it in. Far side of the box. Malen's there. Passlack back over to Haaland. Haaland heads and just up and over the bar. It's Erling Haaland, very dangerous in this first half. More shots on target than Freiburg. Although even 1 is more than 0. Being outshot 17 to 0 right now. I wish I knew what to do here, but there's our first shot. Heiber, but slams it right into the gloves of Kobel. And still not done here in the first half. About a minute 15 left to go in the added time. Guerrero once again left side. Julian Brandt, Witzel, Bellingham, Passlack. Feel like they're just toying with us. Bellingham's cross. Haaland. What did I say? It felt like they were toying with us. They were. And Haaland smashes it. That's goal number 2. And we should look away. Everyone look away. It's not good. This is I was going to say eerily similar to how the match went in real life the other day. However, Freiburg put in a better effort than we're doing right here. Although Demirovic trying to make something happen, and I think if the Bosnian maybe took a couple more steps, perhaps would have had a higher percentage chance. Well, ending on a decent note there, but look at these stats. 19 shots, 12 on target to 2 and 2. And, yeah, I don't know what to do there. I'm gonna point the finger and say, what's going on? That is one of the worst halves of soccer. Yeah, it's soccer because I'm in North America. we have ever seen, I have ever seen, anyone's ever seen. That is not good. I'm going attacking. We're going for it. I don't care, although I should probably be mindful of goal differential with this league. Yeah. I mean, we're losing 3-0. Are we really going to win here? We should probably just do the direct counterattack. Go back to that. Just hold on. Go balance. Go with the counterattack. Grifo is going to be the Mazzala. Hoofler down there. Haber on the right wing. And let's get Kevin Schade in for Schley. No reason for Schley to run himself ragged. Being hurt. Want him for the next match. Because we really hope that goes better than this one did. Hopefully we're going to make way for, and I was going to say, Yannick Keitel's out there. Get that youngster in. There's one benefit to getting blown out. So you might get a chance to get some young players some much needed experience. Hey Bear, cross, loops over, shot is there to knock it in. Give it to Ivar. And they do, it's an own goal. Mats Hummels. It's a 3-1. And once again, things get eerily similar to how the game was in real life a few days ago. Freiburg was able to pull one back in that one. However, I think it finished 5-1. It's not hope for that. 2-goal game. I'm going to stick with what we've been doing. Royce with the corner. Headed away. Haber is going to carry it into Dortmund territory ahead to Demirovic, but just too strong. And Kobel there to recover and gets it out quickly to Paslak. Probably going to have to make a few changes. Flume, like I said, he's tired. We're going to get Keitel out there for him. Youngsters. Oh, no. Well, I guess Keitel can come in for Flume. Questionable penalty call. And would this be against us? I forget which direction we're going, but the penalty is awarded. And it's against us, I had a feeling. Holland's there. Holland completes his hat trick. Yannick Keitel, I guess, is going to go in to wherever. Is he more defensive? Yeah, he's a little more defensive. Although he looks play as a deep lying playmaker. Let's switch that back around. Hoofler, you stay. Steve, how is Hoofler doing today? Not well. Okay, no, never mind. Kamenbauer can play a little midfield, you say? We're out of substitutions. Okay, well, there it is. Holland penalty makes it 4-1, and I guess all we got to do is see this one out. Let's see what firing up the team does. I've never done that. Match speed during highlights. Now we're down to a full match. Don't want any of this. Key highlights. Match speed between highlights. Okay. 25 minutes and change to go. Paslak again with a chance for Dortmund. Thought it was going to be 5. This one's been mirroring real life quite a bit. Demirovic holds up for Hoofler. Hoofler gets to Schade. Schade switches the play to Grifo. Grifo got a chance one-on-one with the keeper. Topper left. Upper left, topper left, whatever you want to call it, off the bar, down and out. And I think our 4 shots to Dortmund's 25 is not going to be enough. So, well, they're up to 27 now. And can we, do we have to keep prolonging this agony here, or can we just move on? We got the big rivalry match at home against Stuttgart. That's one. I think Stuttgart's struggling quite a bit. They might be in that relegation playoff zone. Schade. That one's off the bar, post area, and out. So not bad. I mean, our efforts have been few and far between, but they've at least been good looks. That's full time in the 4-1 loss. And yeah, we weren't good enough Yeah, and I don't have the words to express how angry that makes me. I'm not that upset. I mean, Dortmund's a good side. I just don't like what I saw. Grifo's demotivated. Don't love that. He's pretty influential in the team. Yeah, Stuttgart sitting in that 16th position. Negative 17 goal differential. Schley hurt. He is out for about 2 weeks. Zhang is hurt. Okay, only 1 to 2 days, so he should be. Oh, yep, I'm stirring up the pot apparently, and our unbeaten run comes to an end. 7 games. That was a record, a club record, it said, and that was a bummer. But we still sit in 4th place. Would have been nice to pick up points on Leipzig as they had the game in hand. But fourth position on 35 points got Wolfsburg 1 point behind us. Match against Stuttgart coming up here in a second. I will sim to them, choose my lineup, and we will get into that. I will see you in just a few moments. All right, welcome back. One thing before we get into the match that I forgot to mention is that we did make a few other transfers and bringing a couple players in. Like I said, we're going to be losing Huller at the end of the season. So coming in on July 1st on a free transfer is Jens Odegaard, 22-year-old Danish striker that we were signing from Sassuolo. In Italy, he has been on loan pretty much every year since he's been at Sassuolo. Came in for $5 million from Inter. Only made 1 appearance and a few loan spells. Only scored once in 15 appearances for this club in the Eredivisie, but I'm hoping that they're not playing him in the right position, and I like Jens Odegaard because we play this pressing style. He plays as a pressing forward, although his star rating seems to be dropping the more knowledgeable we become of him, as he was up as like a 3.5. Looked like he would be a perfect suitor to take over, as they had him actually rated higher than Nils Peterson on the initial scouting report. So once again, a player I think I'm finding as a diamond in the rough is falling short. Thankfully, we have a really good youth system, and I'm generating some funds that, like through the sale of Jonathan Schmid, we're now up to about $3 million we can spend in the transfer budget. So maybe we can get a good player that way. But the other transfer we also made that's coming in July 1st, I keep wanting to say January 1st, is Simon Stelle, who's looking like a good young 20-year-old German. No youth caps, can play anywhere across the wing or up the middle. Currently at Kaiserslautern on loan from Hanover. Has made 3 appearances for Hanover. Only 1 appearance, though, so far in the Bundesliga 3 for Kaiserslautern. So don't love that, but at only 20 years old, coming in on a free contract, could develop him, could probably play for the Freiburg 2 squad, and I guarantee you we could sell him on for a profit if he just doesn't stick with the squad. And then we also made a free signing, Joshua Penandeth. I had to get an American in there. He's a 19-year-old American, 3 caps at the under 20 level, and he kind of plays all along the midfield, specializing in the wings. Once again, a position we're pretty strong at, but thought on a free contract, very cheap salary, potential to sell him on as well. And American, had to bring him in. So Joshua Penaidath is going to come in, and he'll slot into the U19 squad right off the bat. All right, well, let's get into the match. Then against Stuttgart, the lineup is going to be as follows. Flecken in net, back four of Gunter, Schlotterbeck, Leinert, Kubler, midfield of Hufler and Flum. Then we got Schade, Grifo, and Zhang, all supporting Demirovic once again up front. And we're back to the Gegenpress style. Hopefully that will equal more goals, as Demirovic was kept off the score sheet against Dortmund, but did have a hat-trick in the previous match, looking to get him off and running once again. Okay, Schade might fail to see out the whole game, but he's in decent enough stamina to start, so he shall. Yeah, I expect to see a better performance tonight. Nice. Everybody motivated by that. Let's go. Okay, Grifo, hopefully he's not too concerned about contract situation. If his play starts to dip, though, we can always potentially put Demirovic in that attacking midfield position and get Huller back playing up front. As Huller was playing so well. He does have 10 goals, but we have to just see what life will be like without him and if Demirovic or someone can step in. And so far, it looks like Demirovic will fill that role just fine if he can play like he has been his first couple games. I think he has 5 league goals from 6 starts, albeit 3 in one game, and that would have been quite an effort. Speaking of Demirovic, but yeah, 5 goals from 6 starts, although 3 in one game, and then 3 goals and 2 starts in the cup. So very prolific in a short amount of time. Zhang on the right-hand side, looking for someone, finds Johannes Flum. Flum with the right foot into the left-hand corner. And it's an early 1-0 lead for Freiburg against the rivals at home. Zhang's been a little quiet as of late as well, so good to see him in the mix. And Flum, nifty little play. Flum, I believe, is around 27, 28 years old. He's a player we were shopping around and potentially going to move on from, as he's got a pretty big contract, and I hadn't been playing him, but Eggestein has been hurt for a long time. If anyone's wondering where Eggestein's been, he has been injured. Should be back in about 2 weeks. But Flum's done pretty well at times stepping in, so good for Flum. And maybe we'll keep him around and maybe we'll get a little more action. Although I do want to say his contract is a little higher than should be. Yeah, so far my bargain hunting and my low risk, high reward signings look to be low risk, probably low reward, but Ermadine Demirovic, a low risk, high reward signing that they made before I got here, is certainly becoming more and more high reward, and he's going to be next on the list. Actually, I think he's already come at me with wanting a higher pay. See, what happens is all these guys start performing well, and they think they know rightly that they deserve more money given the salary of some players that are performing as well and playing as much for other teams in this division. Zhang, long pass ahead to no one. Anton drops it for Kempf. 25 minutes in. Kempf goes all the way back to the keeper. And Muller mulls it over and finally launches it long upfield. Mangala. This might be an opportunity here for Stuttgart. Tommy bringing in, cuts it across, and Silas is in the right spot at the right time. And picks up his first goal of the campaign. Thankfully, Freiburg with that 2-goal advantage. I actually had forgot about our first early goal by Flum, and thought that was an equalizer, so a little easier to take, although I don't like them pegging one back before the half. And they're actually ahead of us on XG with just the 1 shot and 1 goal. So nice to see us not being outshot like 12-1. Zhang now on the overlapping run. Well done by the Stuttgart keeper to stand tall. About 10 minutes to go before the half. Let's get into that dressing room with the lead still intact. And we do. All right, nice job. Things are going well. All right, I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Let's go. Let's keep it up. Keep positive. Keep the ball. Keep proving you're the better side. In this rivalry right now, we are. Okay, Grifo indicating he's a little bit tired. Gunter sends it in. Demirovic tried to head it, and I think the referee said he was shoved. They're going to have a look at it. Come on, give it to us. Penalty awarded. Who's going to take this? I kind of wanted to sub in Demirovic, but I think Grifo's penalty stats are better. I thought that was potentially going to get saved, but Grifo able to slot it home, restore the 2-goal advantage, and in fact, Vincenzo, I believe that might be your last act on the pitch today. Well done, sir. Appreciate the 2-goal lead. We will drop Demirovic back to the attacking midfield role, and Huller is going to come in, as he has not played in some time. Shada's playing okay. Zhang has a yellow card. Kubler and Gunter have yellow cards. But we gotta wait a little while before, or wait until they get a little more tired. And pray they don't do something rash. Speaking of tired, Shada's getting tired. Yannick Haybearer, or do we want to bring on Nishan Burkhardt, 21-year-old Swiss winger? Come on in, Burkhardt. We're all about youth here. And that actually can make way for Zhang to come off for Haybearer. Or Haybearer on for Zhang. Zhang on the yellow card and tired. Fluman again nearly had his second goal. It goes just wide. He's fairly tired, but playing well. But a player we might need later, but I'm out of subs. Really, having a tough time figuring out this sub rule right now here in Germany. Although I think it's probably less me having trouble figuring out the sub rule and the sub rule being very consistent and obvious, and me not paying attention to the subs I've made. Another chance, and it's a goal. Lucas Huller getting back on the score sheet, his 11th on the year, and for a guy who hasn't played in, real time, we're talking probably near a month or so. He continues to be so prolific. El Garafa is going to get one heck of a player. It's kind of a big market signing for Qatar. You know, they got the hosting the World Cup coming up, and they couldn't have a better ambassador coming to their domestic league than Lucas Huller. Although I would have wished that Huller would have maybe taken a look into our future a little bit more and seeing how he could have helped this squad into Europe and beyond. But not good for Lucas. We'll find some young wonder kid from Brazil to come in and replace him. So enjoy your time in the Middle East, my friend. I'm sure your contract is a very good contract. Your weekly salary is more of a weekly salary than we're going to be willing to give you. Well, that is that. Nice 4-1 win against Stuttgart. Pretty comprehensive victory. Thought it got a little shaky there for a second, but man, after getting absolutely demolished, Dortmund has our number. I got to figure something out. How do we take them down? But after getting demolished by Dortmund, we do the demolishing. 18 shots, 11 on target to just 3 shots and 1 on target for Stuttgart. That one did go in the back of the net. Unfortunate for Flecken not to get the clean sheet, but that was a very nice win for us. And a win for Freiburg, as we are now in 3rd place. And if Leipzig drop points, we will stay in 3rd place. So exciting times for SC Freiburg, as after breaking our club record of 7 games unbeaten, we get right back onto winning ways, picking up 3 points against Stuttgart. Like I said, I will come back sometime in February. In fact, let's have a look. Where are Augsburg and Hertha sitting in the table? Fairly low. Mainz is more of a competitor of ours. Do we come back? Well, no, that would be right away. Oh, there it is. Well, yeah, I guess the schedule kind of exactly mirrors the first half of the schedule because, yeah, didn't we start the year with Dortmund? Bielefeld, Dortmund, Stuttgart. That was exactly how we started it. The second go-round. So actually, yeah, let's come back for Leipzig-Wolfsburg, which I believe we did first time, but those are 2 actually really big matches, 4th and 5th for us. So yeah, we'll play through February. I will let you know what happens the rest of the way in the transfer window. And in episode 5, we'll come back for the matches against Leipzig and Wolfsburg. And by that time, we'll have a better sense of the European implications those matches will have, and I have a feeling it might be pretty intense. But once again, I want to thank you for watching this episode of Three Strikes and You're Out, and we will, of course, catch you next time.